Hey guys, welcome back to Kaylee's Corner. Super glad that you're here joining me again today. And this time I actually wanted to go ahead and share a dream with you. I actually just recently had this dream, and I feel like there's a lot of words that God's given me right now and a lot of dreams that are really feeling like this is like an instant type of word that He gave it to me, and that I need to share it and want to share it with all of you guys right away. So I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you. I do have it up on my screen over here, so if you see me looking over to the side, that's what I'm looking at. Just want to make sure I get all the details right, and then go ahead and share this encouraging word with you guys. So in this dream, I had my entire graduation outfit on, and it looked like I was graduating high school. And it was almost in the same place, and everything, all the details roughly looked the same to me. And I just felt like I was repeating my senior high school graduation experience. But it was like as they were kind of having all of us walk up to the stage to then walk across the stage and get our diploma, instead of having us walk across the stage, they actually like rerouted the entire class, and we went back out into our seats and kind of like this like big theater room, I guess, and there was a lot of empty seats around us. But as I was kind of, looking around, seeing like, are we like postponing this? Are we sitting down? What are we doing? As I sat down, I saw like the rest of my entire family was there with me. My grandma, my grandparents, my mom, my dad, all of my siblings and cousins and aunts and uncles, and everybody was there with me. And it was interesting because I wasn't the only one that was dressed for graduation. Actually, every single person in my family that was there with me was also dressed for graduation as well. And all in their own way, like we all had on like the same attire, like the same color, the same hat and gown and everything, but we were all graduating, which was kind of interesting. It wasn't exactly what I was expecting. And so let me see. Then it just kind of, it seemed like they were, whoever like the congregation it wasn't like an individual ceremony of like each individual person graduating. All of a sudden it like turned into this like group event, or this like big congregational event of everybody there was graduating. So rather than having like one person stand up and like give a speech to everybody, it was and then like each person would walk across and get their diploma. It was like anyone that was there, anyone that was in attendance was graduating, and like they had acquired whatever they needed to acquire, like in high school, you have to get enough credits and pass the classes and everything to be able to graduate. It was like everybody there had attained what they needed to, and they were all eligible and able to graduate. And so it was just kind of like, as long as you were there, that we were all graduating together. It wasn't like you had to do something for it, it was just okay, like this whole room, it kind of like, and you graduate and you graduate and you graduate and you graduate, everybody was getting to graduate. So and I recognized almost everybody around me, but I could see there was a lot of different ages. There was grandparents, there was people younger than me, there was people older than me, there was people my age, people that I knew, people that I didn't know, but it definitely ranged in ages. And the dream ended before, like what I was anticipating, like the big graduation where you throw your cap and everyone stands up and yells and celebrates and everything. It ended before that, but I definitely, like the whole gist of the dream was that this entire room of people were all graduating together at the exact same time. So I wanted to go ahead and read to you at least what I felt like the Lord was kind of speaking to me through this whole thing. Again, this is just my interpretation. This is what God's speaking to me. I would not be surprised if He speaks to you in your own way, and whatever that might look like for you. But at least for me, I really felt like what God was saying is that this is a season of completion. And that is really kind of what ties up that whole dream is a graduation is a beautiful ceremony of getting to celebrate all of your achievements, all of your hard work, everything that you've done, all the time, work, money, everything that you've put into this education. You have found that success and you want to be celebrated for, and and to be able to share that success. And so I really feel like that's what God was saying, is like, this last season is coming to an end, and that you have completed your last season. And there's not specifics here, you know, everybody's walking a different life and everyone's gone through different things. Your season that could be wrapping up and could be being completed could be a few months long, it could be a few years long, it could be a few decades long. I can't speak to that, to each person, but you would know, like, God has already kind of been speaking to you, that you feel things ending and you see a lot of new things kind of coming, and it's this weird transition period. But I felt like the difference is it wasn't full of anxiety of grieving the loss of what was and like the fear of the unknown. It was really a joy and excitement, and yeah, just a lot of positive emotions around a graduation and around that kind of ceremony and gathering. It's all about success. It's all about moving forward. And so I really feel like that's, you know, what God is saying, like, this last season of yours, you have completed it. Like, you have done the work. You have done what you needed to do. God has worked through you, and it has been completed, and you are graduating, and that you have gone around that mountain enough. And this time things are different. This time you conquered what you needed to conquer, and you climbed the mountain rather than just going in circles and circles around it. And this is where things will finally start to manifest for you. And you'll start to see your blessings, your miracles, and prosperity that you have been waiting maybe even years on. You have acquired the skills and the knowledge required of you for your past season, and now it is time to move on and step into the next chapter of your life. It is time to move forward and see some different scenery compared to the same old mountain that you have been stuck on, going in circles around. It is time for you to excel and for your increase. There is favor that is falling upon you as you graduate this last season and step into the new. You have been set free in Christ, and you are a new creation, and it is time to start living your life. It is graduation time for all of God's sons and daughters, old and young, for you have suffered long enough, and it is time for you to receive your reward. Seek God, and He will lead you on this new journey. Stay close, and together you guys will conquer more than you ever dreamed of. But for today, just know that you're on the right track. You've done the work, you're graduating, you're receiving your blessings, and it's time for you to move on and pursue your life. And along the way, I just hope that you can go ahead and enjoy that ride and enjoy that journey with God and just, everyone around you, because that's really what I felt like the dream was focusing on. Is it wasn't just me. It wasn't just my accomplishments or my success or just one person that was able to accomplish these things. It was the entire group of people, like an entire mass of people that were able to graduate and that were having all of this success together. And it was a time of like celebrating and being joyful and happy and excited and really letting yourself enjoy what you've accomplished and being excited for the new and what's coming, but also being really proud and enjoying what you have done and what you have accomplished at the same time. And just kind of blending both of those seasons together, I really feel like is what graduation is all about. So I just really wanted to share that word with you, because I feel like it's a really timely word that you've completed your last season. You have acquired all of the skills and talents and knowledge that you needed to learn in those last seasons, and you have graduated. You have gotten all that you needed, and now it's the exciting time of getting to move on and getting to move forward and kind of getting to see what that new season and what that new journey looks like. And I'm super excited for you guys, and just to kind of see, where the world's going, and just kind of get to go on this journey with all of you guys. So I hope this brings you some encouragement. You always take it back to the Lord. Let Him speak a little more clarity to you in a personal way. And I hope you guys have a great day until I see you again next time. Bye.